Hello, welcome to Sir Says Kes. My name's Kerry Ann, and on this channel it is just my thoughts and opinions on things that are going on, right? There is some facts in there, obviously. My opinions are on the facts in front of me, but it's my opinions on this. If you agree with me, please feel free to comment. Like, I do appreciate all of my comments. I appreciate all of my subscribers, you wonderful, beautiful people. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing it, because I don't monetize my channel, so my channel isn't put out there anywhere. So literally, I'll be lost if you don't. You know, you won't see me again. If you see me once, it's bloody fantastic, apart from anything else. Right, so I've been doing a lot of videos recently about the BBC, because obviously the whole Hugh Edwards thing, Gary Lineker's going, Zoe Ball's going, the top 3 earners of the BBC are all fucking off, right? Cracking. You'd think that would bring the TV licence down, wouldn't you? Because Hugh Edwards was like $500,000, Zoe Ball 800 grand a year, and Gary Lineker's well over $1 million, right? But they're putting the BBC licence fee up every year in line with inflation. So your licence fee is going to cost you £5 more than it did before, and they've just cut over £2 million worth of wages. Where's it going? Do you know what I mean? You listen to the BBC, mate, it's because they bring you quality content and spot-on news. It's like, mate, oh, the lies. I can't even physically sit through the BBC news. It is bullshit. It is not honest investigative journalism, right? And the video that I did about Liam Payne, which was the media narrative, which is utter bollocks, compared with the actual investigative journalism which the YouTubers are doing. So literally, if you want to know what's going on with that, and P. Diddy, to be fair, although P. Diddy, I'm sure they'll stick him through the ringer publicly as well, but I trust YouTubers way more than I trust the establishment, because they are known to lie. 2020 being an operative year to call into question. In fact, every year since, and the ones before, but it just gets worse. Anyways, I think that this Gregg Wallace chap is the latest to be thrown under the bus, like they did with Jermaine Genius. It's like, oh, he was sexting some woman, so let's fire him. Gregg Wallace, get rid of Gregg Wallace. Let's go to the news article, should we? And I think even the way they're reporting it is chucking him under the bus. Now, Gregg Wallace came out and did a video defending himself, which has every right to do, and good on him, personally, is what I say. Like, have your voice heard, because he's not having his voice heard. They're chucking him under the bus, in my personal opinion. Gregg Wallace has hit back at allegations of inappropriate behaviour, claiming the accusations come from middle-class women of a certain age, close quote, in a defiant video shared online. Now, I think that was a silly move, unless he's right, in which case, you know. Oh, yeah, also, I swear. So, disclaimers, my thoughts and opinions only. I speak on behalf of nobody else, and also, I am known to swear. And I'm going to talk about somebody in a minute. I'm going to bring somebody up who makes me swear a hell of a lot. Sorry about that. So they're just that. It's like, think badly of this man is going after middle-class women, menopausal women maybe, I don't know. The former MasterChef presenter stepped back from the BBC cooking show after claims he made sexual comments to staff and celebrity guests across various programmes over 17 years. All right? Now, don't know if you've ever seen Bake Off, but part of the appeal on Bake Off is when they make sexual innuendos about the food. Is it not? Do you know what I mean? Are we going to see Prue Leith get chucked under the bus? No, we're fucking not, are we? Anyway, 17 years. He was allowed to do that job for 17 years with all of these, and it was never once. So why now? This is my question. Why are they chucking him under the bus now for things that happened 17 years ago? Now, I'm going to call somebody into question. Just in case you forgot, because I've not. Literally, I've been pointing this fucking dude out for 6 months since the article came out and was buried. Well, it's not. It's fully available online. It's just not tagged to any... Well, it's tagged to a name. I've done videos on this in the past. If you want, I'll point you in the direction of where to go to see them, right? But there is, or 6 months ago, there was a news article. A top sports presenter was arrested, had his house searched over allegations of the twocking, taken without owner's consent, I don't want to use the R word, of a child under 10 on multiple occasions, right? Now, I'm not saying that this bloke, this top sports presenter, works for the BBC. I don't know who he works for. All I know is that he's not been fired and he's not not left his job. Still being paid. This top sports presenter who twocked a child under 10, allegedly, I'm not judge and jury, allegedly twocked a child under 10 on multiple occasions, had his home raided, had all his devices taken and whatever. Still being paid, still in work. Gregg Wallace comments on somebody's buttery biscuit base and he's out 17 years ago. Now, I always say, just why? Just look at the timing. Why is this happening now? I mean, it might just be a complete coincidence. Do you know what I mean? But, if they're going constantly, look over there. Do you mean? Then you're not going to look at the people who are actually doing nefarious things. Look at the Hugh Edwards thing. When that came out, everybody who suggested that Hugh Edwards was a wrong un was, oh, no, you can't. No, no, he's a national treasure. He reported on the death of the Queen. Fuck me below. Well, there you go then. Mark of a decent human being, isn't it? And then look, this geezer was looking at kiddie porn, man. The worst of a child under 10, right? But proper pedo shit. Gregg Wallace hauled over the coals for being inappropriate sexually years ago. Back when people, there's no, if it upset people, go and fucking tell somebody as it happens. Do you know what I mean? But it probably didn't offend them back then because they weren't told that they got to be offended by this shit back then. Do you know what I mean? If somebody comes forward with a harrowing tale of how he ruined their life, I'll hate him as well with you, darling. Do you know what I mean? But, he was talking about me baps on a cookery show. Now, he said he worked with over 4,000 people in that time. If he was some kind of predator, they'd have stopped it. Or would they? Because this is the fucking BBC, remember? And the BBC let Hugh Edwards still get paid when he'd got allegations of child pornography. Do not tell me that the BBC did not know about that when they raised his bloody wages by 30 or 40 grand or whatever it was, the last pay rise he got. Now, like I say, I don't know if this top sports presenter, I've done a video in the past. One thing that we do know is that it's not Tom White, because there were two names going around on Twitter at the time, and one of them was Tom White. And if you type in Tom White's name, it comes up with these sexual allegations. But the guy who actually is alleged to have abused this child paid for gagging orders. His name cannot be linked with it. And if you put the name of the other guy whose name was rummaging around at the time, and even if you put allegations, nothing. Now, when the Hugh Edwards thing came out, this guy was like, it ain't me. And then when it's a top sports presenter, this top sports presenter never addressed it. Has never said, no, fuck no, that's not me. If that was me, and I hadn't done anything, I'd be coming forward going, of course everybody's looking at me, but it's not me. And he's not. So, like that, is guilty by omission, I'm just saying it's dodgy. Do you know what I mean? But there is a top sports presenter with allegations of child twucking, a little itty-bitty kid, under 10, who's still working somewhere, still being paid somewhere. Like I said, might not be by the BBC. Might not be by the BBC. But whoever it is knows. They probably reported on it at the fucking time. But he's paid for gagging orders. He's paid, he's got super injunctions out and shit like that. So, off you go, mate. You go do your daily job. Just make sure you put a smile on it, yeah? The cheesy one. Green. One. Sorry, I don't like him. I've never liked him. And, yeah. So, I just think, basically, that Gregg Wallace, it's literally just a look over there thing. Because I don't get why there's all of this for that guy. And it's like, no, you must leave. Because 17 years ago, you said like that a woman had lovely, crumbly nuggets. I don't fucking know. All I can think of is buttery biscuit base, mate. It's got a base. It's got a buttery base. It's got a buttery biscuit base. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Let's discuss this, because I don't like the thought that people get away with shit. And that's the culture that we live in. That's the, and big up to Katie Waisel for addressing ITV shit, because that poor girl, I watched a video of her today saying how she was assaulted by an employee of Simon Cowell. And she told the tale of it, and my heart goes out to her. It reminded me. I have stories, mate. She'll go into it. I had a little fling with a well-known actor back when I was in my 20s, and her story just reminded me of this fucking dude. Now I take this, it's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? If I told the story of exactly what happened in that hotel room, this dude's name would be Maud. Do you know what I mean? He is a very, very well-known actor, very well-known actor. And I cringe thinking of it. I cringe thinking of it. I was young, I was impressionable, it was older than me. And I was like wowed, because he was a celebrity and he wanted to be with me for an afternoon and a holiday in London. I can laugh about it. I've got tales of other. I do have tales. I should. Maybe if I get a few more subscribers, just tell a load of people at once. Maybe I'll just confide in you guys one day. But yeah, what she said, bless her, and she obviously wasn't. And I wasn't. Just so that you know, this actor, he was lewd and repulsive, but it wasn't assault at all. I chose to be there because I was an idiot. I was 20, something like that, and I was an idiot. I thought like we were gonna be in a relationship, but no, he just wanted an afternoon. Oh, Kerry Ann, shut up. Anyways, like, it's rife. You give somebody fame, you give somebody money, and they think, and P. Diddy is the perfect example of this right now. That guy could get away with anything because he was protected. And people in the entertainment industry are protected. And it really does need to stop. It really is. It is ridiculous, but that's what you do. You pump somebody's head up, pardon, the one on their shoulders, right? Oh, dearie me. And they're going to think that it's like, yeah, you're grateful to be with me, and that's what this actor dude was like with me. It was like, yeah, little lady. Ooh, ooh, did I go there? Why did I go there? I didn't know I was going there. I thought we were going to go shopping. I drove all the way down to London and he fucking signed me into a Holiday Inn for the afternoon. Bless him. Bless. Oh dear. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to just leave this here. Go away and just bog flush my head with shame. Literally, my friends on Facebook know who he is. Some of them know who this dude is, and we don't half laugh about it because there are memes about him on Facebook quite regularly. He does get memed a lot, and yeah, and me and my mates are like. I mean, I know I'm not much to look at myself, but especially, you know, because he was like about 15 years older than me, I think, or something like that. And so, yeah. Oh, and also, you know, I know I'm unprofessional today. I went out last night on the Raz and I'm hanging. Like, literally, I think I've got alcohol poisoning. Blame my mate Graham. Like, literally, I'm there. I'd go for a wee. I'd come back to 3 vodka and cokes on the table. No, never go out with Graham because he's dangerous. They gave me this lot. Like, literally, I'm now wearing jewellery. I'm not going to take it off because it's such a sweet gift. My most beautiful gift I've been given in ages, to be fair, you know, because it means something. So, yeah, if you want to know where this come from, it come from my mate Graham, who buys too much vodka. And we discussed this before we went out, actually. I said, no shots, because we went out on my birthday. That's where I got the concussion, because every time I went back to my chair, there's just vodka and shots everywhere. And I'm like, well, it's my birthday, fuck it. Next thing you know, crack my bloody skull open on them. Yeah, so let me know what you think on this. Oh, so unprofessional. Please consider subscribing because I'm this unprofessional all the fucking time. That's part of my sort of spiel. It's like I don't really research anything very much. Don't prepare, nothing scripted. I just fly by the seat of my pants, open my mouth, and if what comes out is entertaining, then cracking, then we're doing the job right? I don't know whether you call it a job because I don't make money out of it. Like, is that still called? It's a vocation. It's a vocation. Been doing this for 17 years. Will continue until physically can't continue anymore. Even though YouTube aren't giving me notifications when people have spoken to me personally on other people's videos and on my videos. I found a comment on one of my videos today that was 2 days old. Now that person, hi, you, like literally would have been thinking that I'm rude, and I just didn't know that she'd commented. And I think that sucks. Facebook's even worse. Like literally, I'm living in a void on Facebook at the minute. They don't tell me what's going on. I'm not getting notifications of fucking anything. And it's like, if you think you're going to shut me up like that, come on. Playground tactics, mate. Anyways, yeah, leaving it here. I always carry on at the end. This is something else. Like, if you do watch my videos, try to watch them to the end. Apart from anything else, if you make it to the end, I owe you a bevy. So it's a win-win. But I very often come out with shit at the end that it's like, oh, fuck. I mean, that was a good bit. I bet people click off at the beginning because I waffle, so we never get that far. My best advice is play my videos on a higher speed and just get through it. If you can't stomach, just sitting through. Anyways, I am going now. If you stay till the end, I owe you a bevy. Please come back. Please come back and view me again. Be a part of my family because I love you all loads and loads. I really do. So, yeah, and I've just given the outro before I actually got there. But thank you for coming. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Except for the pedos, obviously. Bye.